obviously, I have eyelashes on and I can't stop batting them. Okay, so everyone right now, we're gonna play a little game. If you like my eyelashes, leave a taco emoji. Wait, is there taco emojis? I don't even know. Hi guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you're here. A big shout out and thank you to Jacqueline Pineda. Yay, thank you so much. I'm giving her a shout out because she left emojis of blocks of cheese under my cheese mozzarella balls. If you guys didn't see that, definitely check that out. And I'm still gonna do another shout out from that video. So you better make sure you go back to that video. I'm gonna go back today and tomorrow and find more comments to shout you guys out. So there's a link to her channel in the description box. Please go share the love. Subscribe to her channel. We are a sloth fam. Thank you so much for the support. I also, you guys, wanna give a shout out on Twitter to Miranda Reed. Yay! Thank you so much for the love and support. She's getting a shout out because she retweeted my tweet. Her handle is Miranda Hoy. Definitely there's gonna be links in the description box after this video. Everyone head on over to the Sloth family and go give them some love. I'm so happy you're here. So before we begin, I'm gonna take a sip of this ginger pineapple juice, freshly made. It's very strong. I'll just say, oh, have you ever had ginger shots before? A shot of ginger, pure ginger? It stings, it's gross, it's worse than alcohol. However, it's helping me prevent me from coughing because I still have like this little cough. I don't know why, it might be seasonal. I do have seasonal allergies, so that's probably why. You guys, today I'm making super crunchy Doritos tacos for you. I'm currently on the Doritos train. You know my girl Wendy, shout out to Wendy Zine Show. I love her so much, I really miss her. I loved her collabs. Wendy, if you're watching, I miss you. But, you know how she loves Cheetos? I love Doritos. I have been eating them non-stop. It's crazy. It's actually not a good thing. So I'm not gonna eat a whole bag like yesterday. Yesterday I ate a whole bag, but you guys seem to love it. Well, so did I. I gotta eat it. Oh no. Today I am gonna make tacos with finely ground Doritos as one of my ingredients. So I'm gonna show you guys step by step how to do this. The first step is to get a taco dinner kit. Not necessarily a kit. So see the kit, it comes with like this taco seasoning and it also comes with taco sauce to give it that nice Taco Bell flavor, you know? This is gonna be like Taco Bell version, but is it Taco Bell? No. I mean, no. Okay, so all you really need to get is some crunchy taco shells. These are the taco shells. You can get them at Walmart, you can get them at Target, you can get them at any grocery store pretty much. So that's the first step. Make sure you get them and be very careful not to squish them. Squish them, very, 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 very squishable. You guys, I hope you're having a great day. Okay, so I'm having a very good day. And guys, I've officially lost 10 pounds already. Oh, yay. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, you surely show it. So if you guys want to know how I lost weight so quickly, I have to be honest, a lot of it was water weight. I knew it was, but you guys won't believe that, which is really unfortunate, but I can't make you believe something that you don't want to believe. You don't know my thyroid, so, I mean, I'm just a stranger on the internet, right? Well, a lot of it was water weight, but also I've been exercising every day for the last few days. I'm making sure I eat really healthy food off camera. Yeah, getting tons of sleep, and the water weight went away, and I've burnt some fat. So now it's time to eat a meat-free, by the way. There's no meat here, so vegetarians, this is for you. And besides a little bit of Doritos, it's actually pretty wholesome. It's pretty healthy. We have whole grain, chopped potatoes, chopped carrots, white rice, kidney beans made with potatoes and onions. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. This is Colombian style. And we have some grated mozzarella cheese. We're not gonna use that much cheese. We have some iceberg lettuce, some finely chopped Roma tomatoes. Everything can't fit on here, oh my gosh. Some chopped onions, these are raw onions, not cooked. Some homemade guacamole. It's not even guacamole really, it's actually just diced avocado. This here is a variety called papalillo. You can only get it in Colombia. I think you could get it in Mexico too. Hey Mexicans. Hey, hola. ¿Cómo estás? Can you get papalillo? I think it's just a Colombian thing. I mean, I can't say for certain, but I'm pretty sure it's a Colombian thing. I feel a cough coming, oh my god. Gosh, it's like when you give a baby a lemon for the first time. They're like, crazy. And this is some sour cream. We're just gonna add a little bit. Let's start making. This is such an easy recipe. I mean, if it came from my channel, you know, it's pretty simple. Oh my gosh, people ask me all the time, hey Nikocado, would you ever consider doing a recipe book? And I'm always just like, but I'm not good at it. I try my hardest. I know you guys really enjoy watching me make recipes. Okay, here we go. So we have one. How many tacos am I gonna eat? Okay, this one's not budging. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm thinking 8 oh, see that one's broken. Okay, little sloths, if you're excited, give this a thumbs up. Here we go. So you have to be very, very careful when making tacos because they split. As you can see, this piece already came off. This one is already cracking at the bottom. This one's already cracking and I don't even want to move it too much because I don't want it to break. So you can use your fingers or you can use a spoon. My hands are very clean. I've already washed them before getting ready. So I'm gonna use my hands because you want to carefully place these on the inside. So my base, my foundation is white rice with chopped potatoes. And also has carrots, like I said. And you don't want to add too much, you guys, you really don't. There we go, that's good enough. Rice is very good for you. The next step is going to be some beans. Now this you will need a spoon for. It's hot in here, oh my gosh. I think my eyelashes make me hot. Women, girls, hello. The ones that, you girls out there that wear fake eyelashes. So just a little beans, just a little bit. Does it make you hot or is it just me? I don't even know. Okay, the next step we're gonna do is some lettuce. Put that in there like this. Oh, you guys can't even see. We're gonna go like this so that you guys can see it. Oh, no. By the way, it is 9:59 in the evening right now. And the neighbors are sleeping, it's nighttime obviously. Listen. Do you hear the city? You can hear cars going. You can also hear the crickets that are like by the window. So I opened the window just because it's kind of cooler. The night times are like not super hot. We don't have air conditioning here, so I just opened the window so that my eyelashes don't fall off. I feel very hot. Now we're gonna add a little tomato. Now this, I will need a spoon for. Making tacos is very delicate. I don't know how Taco Bell does it so quickly. I have no idea. And I still have to add some cheese. And I didn't even add the Doritos yet. See what I mean? See what I mean? They get so full so quickly. See, oh, there goes some cars, I told you. All right, and we're the crunch the Doritos. We'll put the Doritos, here we go. Hey guys, I'm back. So this here is Orland's hand. And he so nicely said he'll hold the tacos for me because they fall over. This is the problem, you guys. You're gonna need someone to help you. See, look. When they're nice and full, and then what? They plop and all this stuff comes out. When you go to a restaurant, what do? They have them all standing out when they serve you, but they have like these little triangle things that they sit in like this, you know? I'm not at a restaurant. And in like Taco Bell, if you get fast food, they have it all wrapped up. And if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, be sure to follow me on Twitter so that you can be up to date with like what's going on in my life, because I just made a tweet and I said literally this. I'm like, hey, is anyone awake right now? I'm about to film a mukbang and I want you guys to ask me questions. It's been up for 30 minutes and there's already over 100 questions. Tweets from you guys. So while I'm piling these up, I thought it would be really fun to answer some of your guys' questions. So for this first question, I'm gonna say, Cheyenne Carba, hey, she says, what's your favorite game to play? I'm not sure if you mean video games. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. But my favorite video games was Roller Coaster Tycoon. I also loved The Sims. Did I like hide and go seek? I actually really did as a kid. I loved hide and go seek. So I'm kind of having like an order here. Tacos are very difficult to make. I give full props to anyone who knows how to make them. That doesn't, like, how do people at Taco Bell do it? I think crunchy tacos are just a pain in the butt to make. Look at me, and I'm making for you, I'm complaining. But you see what I mean? You see what I mean? And then it just falls when you're trying to get all the other ingredients. I forgot to use onions in the other one. Oh my gosh. Do you know how to do tacos?
Nope.
Huh?
Never.
You've never done tacos?
Never.
Now we need this. Oh, I didn't even use guacamole. No, I'm gonna put guacamole on the top. There's some Doritos. You can hear all the cars outside, or maybe you can't. I don't even know. Oh my gosh, this comes from Molly. She says, do you remember Abby Walensky? Okay, she's my BFF, and she plays cello. She says, hi to you and your violin. Love the videos and your avocados. Oh my gosh. Abby, do you watch my video? Okay, this is so funny. So I went to high school with Abby. She played, like this person said, she played the cello. And I played violin, and she was just so nice.
The only other thing you could do is put like some type of cup next to them so they hold some.
Okay, so you guys, if you do this on your own, Have like a cup or some. Oops, see what I mean? Leave in the comments. Tell me how to make a taco because I'm trying to teach you. The title of this video is tacos and recipes, and I don't even know what I'm doing. So I think you should just like leave a cup there and like kind of hold them all together. And then when you're about to eat, I don't know what to do. I am gonna turn this off or fast forward or something because this is just not working out. And I really want to enjoy my meal and answer your guys' questions. I'm just getting hangry now. How are you supposed to fill this up? How the f are you supposed to fill this up? I got some messed up taco shells. Like, oh my god. Here we go. Okay, so the tacos have not fallen yet. I put a, what is this? Like a pepper shaker thing on this side and a rag on this side to keep the things from wobbling. So we have little barriers on the side. So hopefully this will be okay. You guys, dollop a daisy. Here we go. I'm gonna add our sour cream. Now I don't want to add like too much. Orlin just said we opened the window, right? And he's like, the neighbors are gonna be like, what the heck? There's a guy with fake eyelashes eating 100 tacos. So now I'm gonna add some guacamole just because I love avocado. See, this is like art class. It's gonna be dominoes if they fall. And it's gonna be Nikocado cursing for 2 minutes straight. You know, they have those videos like lying for 10 minutes straight, on the kitchen floor for 5 minutes straight, lying for 5 minutes straight. You know all those? Yeah. They like take every big YouTuber and be like, they're lying for 5 minutes straight. Nikocado cursing for 10 minutes straight. It's gonna be on the way if this falls. Yay! A big thank you, everyone in the comments. I want to see at least 1,000 comments from you guys thanking Orlin. Everyone please say, I'm gonna thank, you know. But you guys, because if it wasn't for Orlin, this all wouldn't have happened, okay? Let's just say. So I'm gonna take a spoonful of rice because I really need some carbs. I'm so all over the place. I swear these eyelashes are making me hot. I mean, like, I know, but like physically. Let's do my first taco. Here we go. See? Don't fall, please. No. Okay, listen. It's really good. See, they break. Oh my god. They're so annoying to make, but they're so good. It's like dumplings. Ah! You guys know, the last time I made dumplings, it was not a good experience. For me or Orlin. Just saying. They still turned out awful. I mean, they were, okay, I guess they were tasty, but they weren't like, you know, when I go to the restaurant, I order all this, just the delectable dumplings. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, my friend Abby Walensky, I haven't talked to her for probably a decade. She was one of my high school friends. I didn't have that many friends. I was kind of like a loser. Not a loser, but a loner. I was also such like a drama queen. No, you? Nikocado, a drama queen? No. My lashes. I was a diva at the orchestra. I hated orchestra at high school, but I also loved it. It was like a love-hate relationship. It felt good being the diva. But at the same time, I thought I was all that in a bag of chips. And for that school, yeah, I was a very good player. But when I competed for like All-State or something, didn't even make it. Did I make? No. The reason I didn't go to All-State Orchestra is because I was so naughty. I got kicked out the regional orchestra. I got first place at regional. I got kicked out of my high school orchestra, and to be in the All-State Orchestra, you have to be a good standing member of your high school orchestra, which I was not. So, yeah. So I don't want to say former friend, I guess we're still friends. You have your friends in high school and then you lose touch. Everyone goes on with their lives. I have been through, so I'm sure she has, like, everyone goes through something. But, oh my god. The amount of crazy things I've gone through in my life since I've last seen her, it's like, where do I begin to catch up, Yeah, it's a weird feeling, when you move on and you see them, like, are they still your friends? They were your friends, This is a double belt. There's two in here. Honestly, I'm so glad I put, where's that? Oh no, I was gonna say, did Orlin take it? Orlin really loves this. This guacamole, it is so good. Look, they have the Mexican party hat, the sombrero. I'm such a gross eater. I don't know why people watch me eat. I'm so bad. Yuck. But it's so good. This one's a little dry. This stuff is crack. I had good times with my friend Abby. So she was very tall. She was thin. She had brown hair, brown eyes. Her family comes from Polish. Her last name, well, they tweeted it publicly, so I did see her last name publicly, but I was gonna say, is that personal information? Should I say it on my channel? I don't know. Well, okay, so I lived in Hershey, Pennsylvania. And Hershey Park wasn't too far from my house, obviously. You guys know that amusement park, Hershey Park? It's fun. I tell people that this is such like a reciting thing. I'm always just like, everyone says so, breathe there all the time, but I'm always just like, oh no, you get used to your surroundings. You take for granted what's around you. Oh my god, you live by Hershey? You must have been there all summer long. You must have gone 3 times a week, every week, for the whole summer. Nope. I maybe went once a year, twice a year. It was expensive. I mean, what's expensive to you really is based upon how much you make. Based on your perception, What's expensive to me might be really cheap to you, or the other way around. I wasn't allowed to get a job in high school. My parents wanted me to focus on school. And they wanted me to focus on violin. And I did, but I could have had a job. No. It would have gone downhill. I'm not saying my parents couldn't afford to send me to Hershey Park. Oh my god, they paid for every year I went. But, not every day. Actually, if you were to go that often, you would just buy a season pass, which I think is like a couple $100s. Because one entry is $60, I think. So that's a lot of money. Oh wait, no. It's free to enter and you pay per ride. I forget, it has been years. Anyways, one time Abby and I went to Hershey Park together. I had free tickets and so did she. Or I had the tickets and I invited her. I think so. Yeah, it was so much fun. We went on all the roller coasters. You guys know how I'm such a crybaby. I hate plane rides. Well, ironically, weirdly, I enjoy roller coasters. I think it's because psychologically I see that the roller coaster is attached to the track, that there is a lot of support underneath you. And yes, it's a thrill, but I know there's something holding me up. When you're in an airplane, there's nothing below you. I think that's what it is. Yeah. No, I should make a taco bowl. I told Orlin actually when we were putting this together. I said, Orlin, if these come down like dominoes, I'm just gonna say F it. I'm gonna throw them onto a bowl, smash them with a hammer, and say, hey, fiesta time, it is taco bowl, taco salad. But everyone loves to watch tacos. It's a nice presentation. Look at this thing. This is not gonna go over well. It's so loaded. Anyways, we had a very nice time at Hershey Park. It's so funny that I'm making videos for a living now, because back in high school when I didn't even know what YouTube was, I knew what YouTube was, but I watched it just to watch people play violin. I didn't know people made a living off YouTube, I used to record myself going on the rides. I would hold the camera, or I would record. We would wait extra long to be in the front seat, the front row. And then you get to film the track and go on all the, I think I actually put one on YouTube, my friend Alexis. Abby, if you're watching, you remember Alexis. That was fun. We went to a place called Knoebels. That's an amusement park in Pennsylvania. She had a very distinctive laugh, my friend Abby, the tall girl from Poland. Not from Poland, the Polish, is she Polish? I don't know, her last name was just pretty Polish sounding. Her laugh is so distinctive. Ha 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 ha. In a good way. And I can hear it right now. I can hear her laugh. And I remember recording us going on the rides and her laughing. And did I put them on the internet? I guess I did. I had to have. MySpace? I don't know. Honestly, it was probably MySpace. Or what did I use in middle school? Zanga. Oh my god. Both of which are pretty much dead social media platforms now, aren't they? I mean, I think so, but I don't know. Some people got really big on MySpace, like Jeffree Star. You can find him on YouTube. He has like 6 million followers now. I think he started out on MySpace. Oh my gosh, Abby and I used to laugh at, speaking of YouTube, Chris Crocker. Back when I was young, before I was on YouTube, Chris Crocker was like an internet sensation because it was very comical. He would do celebrity impersonations. He would put on a wig and eyelashes like me, but he was way funnier than me. And he still does stuff. And he got off YouTube because of the massive amount of hate. He actually made a video and he said, here I am trying to entertain people, make them happy. I'm in character and people are wishing death upon me. He's like, I don't like YouTube anymore. He still does funny stuff. You go to his Twitter. If you go to his Twitter, you can watch. This one fell apart. You can watch Chris Crocker. He still makes stuff every single day. I said, Orlin, how's he... I mean, I know it's none of my business, but I wonder if he was making a living off YouTube, or was YouTube even paying back then? I don't know. I'm like, so Does he have a regular job? I think a lot of people on YouTube still have regular jobs. So I live in Colombia where they pay, well, first of all, they pay about $1 an hour. Also, you have to speak Spanish, which I don't. I'm not legally allowed to work here. I'm not legally allowed to work. I'm not a citizen. And what would I do? So people ask me all the time, why don't you just get a real job? Stop making videos on YouTube and just get a real job. I was like, well, I can't. I can't where I live. And we need to live here. We do live here. We have a contract with our apartment. We can't take Mr. Noodle out. Oh, by the way, he's not here today, Mr. Noodle. Oh, this is about to die. We can't take Mr. Noodle out of the country. Hey guys, I'm back. Maybe it doesn't look like I left, but I did. I had to go to the bathroom. I talked to Orlin about something, and then I just realized, oh my god, I want to answer my questions on Answer Galaxy. Do you guys follow me there? I want to say it quickly. Answer Galaxy is a free app. There's me, Nikocado Avocado. It's a free app. You can download it. Now, you guys, you need an iPhone or some kind of Apple product, whether it's an iPad or something. They don't have a version yet for Androids, but basically it's this app where I have an account and I talk to you guys via voice message. So I got a bunch of questions. I sat here and I, hey, Susan, oh yes, blah, 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 blah. I'll answer your questions. Someone asked me about my favorite food. Somebody asked me how to deal with depression. Someone asked me my advice on relationships. So if you want to chat with me, it costs $1 to ask a question or $1 to listen to an answer. And that's the cheapest, that's the lowest amount they have. There's a lot of different levels. You can have $2, $4, even $5 a question. But every single thing I do is going to be at $1 just because I want it to be affordable and everything. So if that's something that you're interested in, if you have some personal questions you'd like to ask me, or if you just want to hear my voice, I don't know. If you want to hear my opinions about more things, you can find me there. Answer Galaxy. It's free to download. So yeah, I was talking about my friend Abby, but there's really nothing else to say. I would love to see her again. You know, it'll be such a cool feeling to reunite with an old friend, a friend of the past. And, you know, she really helped me along in high school, especially when I was being bullied. Not so much of like pep talk, like, oh, do this, do this. It was just a nice distraction. Being around her, sitting by her at the lunch table. It was a nice distraction from the bullies. People making fun of me for being gay, for playing violin, for being friends with only girls, all that kind of stuff. Okay, let's go back to my questions on Twitter. I want to answer a few more for you guys. Here we go. Oh, we have like another 100 questions. This is going to be random. Stop. If you weren't doing a YouTube career, what would you do? Well, I tried being a freelance violinist in New York City and I kind of failed. I didn't like fail. It was just, I had jobs all the time. I played cabaret shows. I was in a recording studio for a documentary and a movie. I did lots of musical theater. I went on tour with MAC Cosmetics. That was like the only thing that paid me well though, MAC Cosmetics. I'll tell you guys, this was like 5 years ago, right? 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 4, 5, it was like 5 years ago. And they paid me, it was like $7,000 to play the Mendelssohn Concerto and play something else. I forget what the other thing was. On runways and malls and convention centers in different states. I did South Carolina, North Carolina, Connecticut, New Jersey, New York, Georgia. I went to Atlanta. Yeah, that was not normal. that was not normal. Everything else I did was like, oh, play this show for me. I'll give you $25. Literally, it would be like that. And I would say yes, because I need to do everything, hustle. If it wasn't for MAC Cosmetics, I think honestly, since it's such a big company, they have a lot of money to give. They have a lot of resources. A lot of the times, as a freelance musician in New York, you're working with other freelance musicians, so you're all poor. Or it's a fringe festival, or it's like this new musical that no one's ever heard of and they're on a tight budget, or it's, you know, money's an issue for everyone. So I got very lucky. If it wasn't for MAC Cosmetics, I would have been screwed. I only stayed for how many months? 5? Not even. I stayed from May, June, July, August, September, October, November. December is when I left, or November is when I left, when it started getting cold. That's around the time I met Orlin. I went to go visit Orlin in Florida, and I never left. I was sharing a room with this boy named Anthony. And back then I was like all minimalist. I literally had one suitcase, and that's it. A suitcase and a violin, and me. Anthony had a bed, a couch, a chair, a shelf, tons of stuff, a TV, a computer, a desk. And I was just there. Yeah, we split rent, but he paid, I would say like 70% of it, and I paid the other 30%. And that was the deal, because he had really bad credit and he couldn't get the apartment himself, but he wanted it really bad. I had really good credit, so I put the apartment in my name. Also, we were friends. I think he had a crush on me too, I'm not gonna lie. He was really cute. He was Filipino. But I wasn't, well, back then I was on like a raw food diet. So I didn't have a sex drive. I was like a walking zombie. I mean, it was nice, but also, when you eat a low-fat diet, your hormones are just thrown off. I remember there was these really famous raw foodists. They're no longer raw foodists. They did it for a long time. They said they took a bite of fish and they were just like, pow, yeah, come here. You know, they're just ready to just rumble. And that's kind of true. I'm not gonna lie. From going from that, it's very extreme, the whole raw food thing. I personally think it is not healthy to be pregnant while you're on a raw food diet, to raise a baby on a raw food diet. I feel like that should be illegal. And the ironic thing is that the people that do something like that, I'm just gonna make a taco. This is a taco salad now. The people that do stuff like that are doing it because, what is shaking? Oh my god. They're already health conscious, or they want to be healthy. The reason they're doing it is because they think it's the healthiest. They've done tons of research and they're like, oh, this is the best. I don't think it is. I think it's a very powerful way to heal, to cleanse, or what is the shake? Do you guys hear the shaking? It's so annoying. But long term, no. You deteriorate like crazy. You age like crazy. I think, my personal view. Luckily I didn't age that bad, because I ate so much. 30 bananas in a day, it was just a lot. Yeah, so I guess I would do violin. They asked me about my career. I love music. But I think I don't want to do it as a career anymore. I want to. It was such a struggle being a freelancer. You know, you wake up and say, huh, how will I pay rent next month? Gee, I don't know. You have to continually search, continually audition, continually apply, continually talk and text, and hey, do you have work for me? Hey, I'll do your show, you know? Whereas if you work at Chipotle, you get up, you clock in, you clock out, you're done. There's no stress. The thing about freelancer is, not only are you paid less, not only is your wage extremely variable, this is why I have so much respect for musicians, but in your free time, you're not watching Netflix like the person who works at Chipotle and hanging out with your girlfriend. You're on the computer finding a job for tomorrow. It's just like extra. When I went to university, I had to take all the classes, English, social studies, philosophy. They were all nice, they were fun, write the papers. But it was like so much extra work for the same type of degree. I'm done my homework, right? Well, now that I'm done, everyone else says, okay, it's time to party. Oh, it's time to go out. Well, now Nick needs to practice for 3 hours a day. Oh, now Nick has this recital. Oh, now Nick has to play in the pit orchestra for the new musical. Oh, now Nick's playing a doctorate recital for blah, blah, blah. It was like 2 schools at once. You had the music school and the regular school. You go to school, when you're done school, you have the music school. It was just, oh. And I say how I dislike it, and the ironic thing is, it's kind of still the same way with YouTube. I'll make a video. I'll be like, hey guys, let's hang out, let's eat. And it will get 100,000 views. I'll make another video, and it'll get 400,000 views, or 300,000 views. And then like yesterday, I made a video, it's been up for 2 days, and it has 70,000 views. And I thought that video would have at least, I thought it would be really popular. It was popular food, all this kind of stuff. So YouTube is a lot of luck. On top of that, so meaning luck, it's like one day you make this amount of money, one day you make this amount of money. It's like this. On top of that, this is the worst time in the history of YouTube to be a YouTuber. Because ever since, I would say like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, this big company that wanted to like fund YouTube, that's placing all the ads through Google, they came with all these limits. I don't want my ads going on anything that has to do with this, with this, with this, with this. You can't talk about, I don't want my ads going on people talking about suicide or depression. Transgender videos, nope, don't want my ads on those. If they're gay, I don't want my ads on. It has shaken up the whole YouTube community. So a good portion of my videos got demonetized, or the ads are extremely low. Or I made a video with the word Muslim in it, and that video got 500,000, 500,000 views. And I've made, in terms of money, the same amount of money as I would have made if I made a video with like 50,000 views. The ads are just very weak. YouTube didn't want to pay me for that. You know, so it feels like a freelancer still. It's like, one day's good, one day's bad. Will I have enough money to go to Florida and do my visa wrong? Can I pay for this plane ticket? I don't know, it depends if the videos pay me today. You know, it's the same idea. I was talking to Carly about it too. Pranks is another thing. Prank channels are very popular. They get lots of views. But their ads are very weak, at least in their case, but I actually think that's across the board. Mukbangers have been hit. ASMR, so look at me, a struggle bus for my whole life. It's not a struggle, but I'm just saying it's a lot of mystery. Unlike someone that wakes up, they clock in like my mom who's a nurse, and they clock out and they're done. And over the weekend, they're not thinking about their job and their image, who they're gonna collab with, you know, all that kind of stuff. So every job has its plus and minus. My plus is that I get to do what I want, and it's up to me. But that's also risky, and a bad thing too. I just talked for 10 minutes on that question, I'm so sorry. Am I a morning bird or night owl? Usually I am a morning bird. I love morning time. I hate staying up late. And I tell that to you at 11:30 p.m. tonight. That's why I said usually. I just got over the flu. It was the worst flu I've had in a long time. You're asking me, am I a night owl or a morning bird? Well, the flu made me sleep in till 3 p.m. every day. Now that I no longer have the flu, my body's stuck in this routine, so I'm staying up late every night. I've been staying up to 3 a.m. every night, but then getting up out of bed at noon. It's been crazy. Something you can't live without. Oh, I'm sorry, this comes from Jesse. Not Jesse Smiles, who commented my video. Yay. That made my day, actually. Jesse, if you're watching again, you don't have to comment again to tell me that you saw my comment of your comment. But, you guys know Jesse Smiles, she's a YouTuber. I got to meet her. I did a collab with her. It was just a very nice time. And I said in the video, I was like, hey Jesse, do you still watch me? Because she told me in person, I was like, I watch all your videos. But I think she's left 2 comments on my channel in the whole history of my channel. So or maybe 3. Not saying it's a bad thing. I hope that it doesn't come across that way. It's not, no. I only bring that up because sometimes I don't know How do you know who's watching you? You don't know who's watching you unless they say. So I didn't know. And anyways, I just said in the video, I was like, Jessie, just watch me. And she said, hey, I'm still here. And she said, always will be here with your nuggets and noodles or something like that. And that made, honestly, Jessie, if you're watching that made my night. Oh, it really did. You know, when you look up to someone, when you're friends with someone, when you admire someone, or you just have like this interesting connection with them, or just like a nice relationship, if you get to hear from them, it just feels good. At least it did for me. Like my friend Carly, she's a YouTuber. Every time she comments my video, I get super happy. I'm like, oh, you watched me, yay. Yeah, I don't know, it's just, even if they weren't YouTubers, like if Abby, my high school friend, had a YouTube account, not necessarily videos, but I recognize the account as being her. If she were to comment, that would make me feel, you know, you want, because I tell Orlin, I'm like, I don't know who's watching me. My mom told me that my cousin's cousin is watching me. And I was like, yeah, her cousin, my second cousin, third cousin. And I was like, they are? I don't know. How would I know? And now that I know, it's like, oh gosh, which ones? The dramatic ones where I'm crying and looking like a crazy person? The fun ones that are where I'm like playing with Noodle and the sloth? Which ones? It's a little like, I guess it's best I don't know who's watching because it would just mess with my mind. Not to say that I'm fake to everyone, like, oh, certain people I talk a certain way to. But we all have that part in our personality where it's like, what you say to your best friend, you wouldn't necessarily say to your cousin who you see once a year. What you say to your mother, you necessarily wouldn't say to the pastor from your church. And they're all watching, you know, so they get the full craziness over here. Wow, I destroyed all 10 of these. 10? Was it 10? Strong. This was vegetarian again. No meat. If these had chickens, chickens. This had chicken or beef, I would have felt full by 5, I think. If these were vegan, I would have eaten 100 and still felt hungry. No, I'm joking. But that's how it is. Because what's the correlation usually? Less protein, less protein, less protein. Less fat, less fat, less fat. Kind of, not necessarily. But especially the vegan versus the meat. My head. I really need to cut my hair. I know I touch my hair too much. I'm really sorry. But I don't touch it if it's not so poofy. When my hair is nice and short, it kind of stays up like this. It's nice and pointed. Now it's just kind of like, oh. That's because I need to cut it. I have gel in it, but the hairs are so long that it just flips down. Thank you guys for leaving questions on Twitter. I know I didn't get to everyone. But if I got to everyone, I would be talking for 5 hours. Jessie, I'm so happy that you watched me. It made me, I was like, oh my god. Yeah. Okay, my little sloths. I'm done. Now, before you say you overate, I actually did it. And that's because today I first of all, didn't have breakfast till 4 p.m. It's like midnight now. So that's the first explanation. I went a long time without eating. The second explanation is when I did eat, it was very clean, very healthy. The third explanation is I did get to ride my bike today for 20 minutes, not an hour, not 30 minutes, 20 minutes, but it's still nice. And the reason I stopped is because it started raining. It started raining, so I had to go back inside. Look at me trying to justify my food, but you know, it's my own fault now. I kind of have to because I talked about, oh, I don't feel well, oh, I'm overeating, oh, I'm getting fat, oh, I feel like I have diabetes. And those were all honest statements. Those were all what I felt in the moment, but I'm better now. Like I went 2 months without exercise. I went 2 months without eating an apple. Now I'm back to my routine, what I usually do in Colombia, and like unhealthy, healthy, unhealthy, unhealthy, exercise, blah, 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 you know, B12 shots, all that kind of stuff. Now it's, now I can get back to that. Thank you for spending time to me today. What did I say? Thank you for spending time to me today. Thank you for spending time with me today. It really means a lot. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate when you leave a comment. And please keep it nice. Please keep it PG. And this was really nice, having a discussion about former friends. Well, not former, but old friends. Look at me, I'm touching my hair again. It was a nice discussion. You know, I had a really nice time answering your questions, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed your meal. Leave in the comment, what'd you eat with me? What'd you have? Was it healthy? So I still get all the comments saying, Nikocado, because of you, I've stayed true to my diet because you eat the bad things for me. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I'm like, okay, I'll take that. So how was that apple? How was that granola bar? How was that piece of salmon? I've never done a salmon mukbang. No, I don't do much seafood because I don't really, I'm trying to enjoy seafood, but I don't think it's for me. People ask me all the time to do a seafood boil. And first of all, my reaction is, what's that? Okay, you throw the crab in there, you throw the lobster in there, you do the hokey pokey, and then you eat it? I don't know. And I've never even watched a seafood boil video. I've seen them suggested to me all the time. I've never actually clicked on one because it just honestly doesn't appeal to me. I don't want to eat a bunch of crabs. I don't know. I have eaten some crabs at the Chinese buffet. I went to Red Lobster the first time, but I wasn't thrilled. I'm more thrilled eating the carbs. Something that's more new for me that I really enjoy is bacon. Yeah. And fish. Look at me talking about seafood, which I don't eat. Specifically sardines. I eat sardines often. And it's like a vitamin for my brain. Especially on the days that I'm plant-based. When I eat fish, it's like a bit like a switch in my head every single time. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you. Bye.